Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Rosa-Leigh and Friends. And we're so glad to be here, aren't we, Rosa-Leigh?
I am, but we gotta go really fast
Why?
because I'm so hungry I'm gonna pass out.
You're so hungry?
Yeah.
Did you not have any breakfast?
No, I slept in
Oh, well, why'd you sleep in?
because we were up so late last night. We went to Elijah and Ellie's house
Oh,
for a cookout.
oh, that must have been fun. So you didn't have any breakfast.
No, I didn't.
So what did you do at Elijah and Ellie's house?
Oh, well, we played in the water sprinkler, and then we played in the playhouse, and then we had some s'mores. You do know what those are, don't you?
Yes, I think they're graham crackers.
With marshmallows and chocolate. Oh, I love chocolate.
I can tell. Chocolate? Mm-hmm. Anything else? Did you have any supper?
Oh, yeah. Well, we had hot dogs over the fire. I had a couple of them with ketchup and mustard. And we had watermelon. I love watermelon.
Yes, I know. You love watermelon.
I had quite a few pieces of that.
Uh-huh.
And I had cheesies. About half a bag of cheesies.
Oh, you like cheesies too.
I do.
Well, it sounds like you had quite a feed.
Oh, that's not all.
Oh,
Then we had dessert.
what did you have for dessert?
We had chocolate chip cookies. And Elijah's mommy makes the best chocolate chip cookies ever.
I've heard that before.
Oh, they were so good.
So you had one of those? Two of those.
Maybe 5 or 6.
Oh, Rosa-Leigh.
You thought I'm so hungry I think I'm gonna faint.
After eating all of that?
I'm still hungry. I didn't eat today.
Well, you know, Rosa-Leigh, not everybody eats 3 meals a day. Some people sometimes eat 1 meal a day, or maybe they go a day without eating.
Why would they do that? They'd starve to death.
No, they wouldn't.
I would.
Well, I know you would.
I have to eat at least 5 times a day
5 times?
or more.
Well, you know, in our verse today, it talks about somebody never being hungry again.
Oh, that's impossible.
No. According to what Jesus said in John chapter 6, verse 35, he said, I am the bread of life, and he who comes to me will not hunger, and he who believes in me will never thirst.
Oh, I remember that part.
What?
About the woman who had the water bottle and she went to the well to get more water and Jesus told her she'd never be thirsty again.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but the hungry thing, I don't understand that.
Well, you know, Rosa-Leigh, the food we eat, like hot dogs and s'mores,
And cheesies
yeah, and watermelon,
and chocolate chip cookies.
yes. Well, those things, they satisfy us for a while, but they don't last forever. Then we got to eat again. But you know, Jesus can satisfy us so that we'll never be in need again.
You ever eat again?
No, that's not what I said. Never be in need again. He can satisfy our hearts so that we don't have a longing to be filled, because Jesus can give us everything we need. Whether it's peace, he can give us peace to calm our hearts. He gives us love. He can give us joy. All those things will be satisfied.
Oh, that's a different kind of hunger.
Yeah, that's the hunger of our soul, the longing of our soul. And Jesus can satisfy that.
Well, you know what?
What?
I think we should sing before I pass out.
I don't think you're going to pass out.
But I know the song.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I sung it before. I am the bread of life.
Okay. All right, well then you go ahead and sing it. Try to sing on tune.
I always do.
Yeah, okay.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I am the bread of life. He who comes to me will never hunger, and he who believes in me will never, thirst.
Oh, Rosa-Leigh, I don't think I've heard it sung that way before.
Oh, that's my own song.
That's what I thought. And on that note, we have to say goodbye.
Oh, that's right. But I want to say goodbye to two special people.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Who are you saying goodbye to?
I'm saying goodbye to Kelsey and Keenan.
Oh,
They watch my videos every week.
oh, that's nice.
Goodbye, Kelsey and Keenan. Goodbye, boys and girls.
Bye, boys and girls. Thanks for joining us, and keep looking up.
What about Roxy?
What?
Roxy's coming on Friday.
Oh, you're right.
Bye, boys and girls. See you later.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our craft time. And today in our craft time, we are actually baking bread. So when you're done, you'll have a little loaf of bread, unless you want to double the recipe. It goes in one of these little loaf pans, and you can bake it, and you might need help doing this, but I'll tell you what the ingredients are. First thing you're going to need is a bag, because it's called bread in a bag. We're going to make the bread in the bag. You need a big Ziploc bag, and you're going to need 1.5 cups of flour, and you're going to need a tablespoon of rapid rise yeast. So that's probably one of those little packets of rapid rise yeast. And you're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of white sugar, and 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, and 3/4 teaspoon salt. And also you're going to need 1/2 cup of warm water. So those are your ingredients. Other than that, you're just going to need your pan, and you're going to have to grease it before you put your kneaded bread in there, and you're going to need some kind of tray or board to knead your bread on, and a little bit of extra flour. So that's all we need. So let's get started. All right, let's begin our bread in a bag. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take 1/2 cup of flour, and put it in our bag. And with that, we are going to take 1 tablespoon of rapid rise yeast, and put that in there. And then we need 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. So, now that we've got that done, then we put 1/2 cup of warm water in there. So once you've got the warm water in there, you're going to zip it up, and you're going to mix it together. Make sure you mix all the flour in. Okay, and you think you got it pretty well mixed up and the liquid's pretty much used up? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Then you're going to add another 1/2 cup of flour. zip it up again and mix it in. And because you can see through the bag, you should be able to see if the flour is actually getting mixed or not. Or it's still white or it seems a little dry. You may have to pull the bag apart a little bit and mix it all together. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. Now, when you've got that done, you're going to put it to the side for about 10 minutes. Just give it some time for the yeast to activate. And so I already did that with the same ingredients. Now I have to add the other half cup of flour. And to that I have to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. Tablespoon and a half of olive oil. And then we're going to mix that together. We're going to mix it again when you put it inside the bag. And then we're going to take those ingredients and we're going to drop them into the bag. Okay, now and try to get as much air out as you can. And you're going to mix all that together. And you can see the flour in your bag. And make sure you get it mixed up really well. Now, just in case you want the recipe for this, you can look it up online. If you just Google bread in a bag, you'll find it. Or you can message me on the email address that's down below this video. Newfound Life at onehopecanada.ca. And I can send you the instructions. So after you get it pretty well mixed up, then you're going to take it out onto your board. I'll put a little bit of flour on there. And I hope you remember to wash your hands before you started. And put an apron on because this can get a little bit messy. So what we're going to do is take it all out of the bag and stick into the bag. Actually, when I made the other one, I took a rubber spatula and I pulled it apart, all the pieces off the bag. So then all you're going to do is you're going to mix it in together. It's called kneading. So you grab it on one side and fold it over, any little pieces that are falling off. And you're going to keep that up for 3 or 4 minutes until you got a nice warm ball of dough. And when that's done, it's not quite done, but I'm just showing you. You take and divide it in half. You're going to make a ball. Just keep tucking it in. And then you put it in place, and then you do the same thing with the other one. And then you're going to put it into the oven. I let mine rise for about a half hour. Then you put it into the oven and bake it for 350. And about 20 minutes will do it. And when you're done, you should have a loaf about that big of nice, hot bread in a bag bread. Enjoy, boys and girls. I hope it turns out good.